Hi, it's Lynn again. Today we're going to talk about what kind of factoring are you going to use. As of now, hopefully you know all the different kinds of factoring, but what we really need to do is figure out which of the kinds of factoring that I know how to do applies to the problems. So my main hint for this is to count the terms. So you want to count the terms in your polynomial, and that's going to give you the clue as to what kind of factoring you're going to do. So for instance, if you count the terms and you have two terms, one possibility, always one possibility, is to try to factor out a GCF. Then you have to look at the two terms, and they're either going to be perfect squares, which means you would do difference of squares, which is a minus b times a plus b, or sum or difference of cubes. And hopefully you've memorized that one before. So that's if there's two terms. These are the possibility. Always remember that you always check for GCF first. The next thing, you count the terms and say there's three terms. As always, the first thing that you're going to check is to see if you can take out a GCF. Then there's other possibilities. There's X factoring, and you know what that is. Then there's X factoring with unfoiling, X factoring with grouping, and there's also perfect square trinomials. So those are the choices you have if you have three terms. And the final one is if we have four terms. And hopefully everybody can guess by now that the first thing you're going to try is to factor out a GCF. And then this one pertains to grouping, where you group 2 and 2, or sometimes even 3 and 1. When you get more advanced, you get to look at that. So what kind of factoring? You count the number of terms, and then you figure out which kind of factoring is the best one to use. So that's my hint for the day.